And I'm looking for you now so I can share it.
We should be live. I want to say we're live. Are we live? Are we live? Yes, we are. This is perfect. Okay, cool. So, hello, viewers. You're watching Ask Indigo on the Small Business Network podcast. Let's talk about it.
That just popped up.
It's okay. It's okay. Fun time for everything, you know? So, a little bit about you. Let the audience know who you are and what exactly it is that you do, starting with your name.
Absolutely. Hey, I first of all want to give it back to you, Indigo. You've been an amazing mentor, amazing friend, just making sure that all of my stuff is in alignment. So I want to give it back to you and everything that you do for the community. Indigo, my name is Kimberly Connor. And audience, hey, thank you guys for being here. I mean, you could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here and talk about it, right? So
That's
my name
right.
is Kimberly Connor. I was born and raised in Albuquerque, New Mexico, but I now reside in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I'm so over the cold now. I'm looking for somewhere warm to relocate. But yeah, I'm here in Colorado Springs.
Cool, cool. And what is your business about?
My business is actually, I just created this business about 2.5 years ago. It's called Birth a Nation Network. My business is all about planting seeds to individuals, mainly women with children, right? So planting seeds of excellence and then me watering them and directing them to the resources to help them give birth to their dreams, their legacies, and their lifestyle.
Love it. I swear I love it. And let's see, let's move further with the list. So, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing financial literacy for actually, this is my 5th year this month on the 15th to be exact. I partnered with
Congratulations.
an amazing company. Thank you. But I'll tell you my story later on why I decided to go the route of financial literacy.
Okay, okay. So, how long have you been doing this?
For 5 years, the financial literacy rim for 5 years.
What's your short term goals?
My short-term goals are to establish 1,800 credit scores within the next 5 years, mainly in Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona, because those are the places that I've once lived and I've seen the demographic of how many people really need our help. Personally, there's over 43 million people with less than perfect credit, but I can't do it all by myself, which is why I build a team. So my short-term goal is to create 1,800 credit scores in each of those states. So that's like 3,800 credit scores within the next 5 years. And the reason that I say that is because I don't know if you know, Indigo, but one 800 credit score will give you $100,000 worth of buying power, right? So can you imagine me creating 1,800 credit scores right here in Colorado Springs? That's going to bring our community, our culture, $100 million worth of buying power. So that's what I'm here for, especially the underserved community.
That's amazing. I love this. I wish we were doing this here in Illinois, to
Hey,
be
I'll come
honest.
visit you. I will. I love it.
Definitely. And your long term goals?
My long-term goals is to create an environment for women and children where it'll be a safe home for women to, start their small business, to start, working on their credit and learning about business credit and then business funding, establishing their own credit. Now, what this means is they're at risk women and at risk children. Maybe the women have been separated from their families due to incarceration, possibly drugs, maybe physical abuse. And the reason I want to do that is because I've been through all of that, right?
Oh,
So maybe their children were stripped away from them and they want to rebuild themselves to get that family dynamic back together because we are the backbone of the family. Now, without us, there is no family, okay? And definitely without our Black men, too. We can't forget about that. But they need us to hold it down while they're incarcerated or maybe on drugs or selling, whatever they're doing, it's all systemically designed. And
yeah.
we just have to recognize that and don't beat up each other. You know what I'm saying? Just say, hey, it's not your fault that you don't know what's going on. But now that we know, it's our responsibility to share that information, to put some light on the situation, to give birth to those dreams and legacies. So my thing is to create a safe house in each one of those cities for women that are trying to reunite with their family and get their mind together.
I love this. So you're a master at your craft.
I've been through all the drama, the heartache, the pain, the suffering, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't go through that for no reason. You know what I mean?
Right.
I went through it for a reason to prepare me for the position that God is propelling me to be in.
As we are all definitely divinely guided. We have a
Amen.
mission and we step in that power. It's our time.
Yeah.
So, where are you from? I know you probably mentioned already, but if just in case you haven't, where are you from?
Yeah, so I was born and raised in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And then when I graduated high school, I came to Denver, Colorado in 85. So I'm aging myself, right? So in 85, I came to Denver, Colorado, and I went to Barnes Business College. And then I, went around the world, the country or whatever. And then it's so ironic that I ended up back here in Colorado. Just to, I guess, how things do a 360. So now I understand what I should have been doing in 85, but it took me years to figure it out.
You had to craft. You had to learn your craft. That's what it sounds like. It just sounds like, you were pushed out to go explore and find your way and do what you need to do. And then when you found your niche, your craft, you said, you know what, now it's time to go home and do my thing. And that's where it led you.
Yes.
You can never say that's not a beautiful thing.
Right.
So what made you choose to go in this line of work?
What made me choose to go into this line of work, again, my mother is my biggest why. I'm just going to put it like that. She is my biggest why. She was diagnosed with leukemia in 2014 in December and suddenly passed away she was diagnosed in 2013 of December and passed away on Mother's Day of 2014 of May 11th. So as I was watching her die, you know what I'm saying? I was on Section 8. I was broke. I was, just the things that my mother passed down to me. On food stamps, all of that stuff. And I was okay with that because I thought that was the norm. And that was in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So as I watched her die, she died like a year before getting her Social Security. So she had all these dead end jobs. She didn't have we had just got her life insurance like about 11 months prior to her passing, because they came to get me life insurance. And I was like, Mom, let's do you. And so we did it. And thank God for that. So none of us had our ducks in a row. So as I watched her die, we bonded, and she was telling me things that I wish she had told me years ago. But I said, I don't know what I'm going to have to do, but I'm not going to let you having to live like this be in vain. I'm going to make you proud.
Right.
And she would always tell me, get out of this city, get out of this state. I don't want to be a burden to you. You have your own children to raise, but just get out of this state. So after she passed, I have a best friend that lived in Denver. So she was a homeowner. So she started teaching me about home ownership and credit and stuff like that. So I can't share this success with my mother, but I vow to share with everybody that I can. I do know that had some of the things that I know today, I probably could have saved my mom's life, like the holistic healing, the eating correctly,
yes,
the CMOS, just different things like that I've learned since she passed, that I really wish that I could share with her. But because I can, and my mom is such a giving person, I'm going to give everybody the gift of life. So she's my biggest why. I was the first one to become a homeowner in my family, the first one to be a business owner, the first one to get my stuff together with my credit. And it's all in honor of my mother. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't know any better. It's not her fault that she didn't or wasn't able to teach us, because that's not something her parents taught her. That's not even something that the schools taught us. You know what I'm saying? She never needed credit. She wasn't trying to buy a house or a car or nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But that's not something that I want to pass on to my children and my grandchildren. Not saying that I'm better than my mom. It's just that each generation has to want to evolve and do better than the parents did with them. That's all.
I love how you're saying what you're saying. So never think that she doesn't see you, because she sees everything that you're doing.
Mhm.
And nothing's ever going to be in vain. Every day that you move, every day that you produce, every day that you deliver some new strategy to get it going, she sees that. She sees
Mhm.
that, and she'll probably be, coaching you on the sideline when you get the things that are going in your direction and you're getting all these wins. Just know that that's probably your mom saying, "That's right.
She does.
You bless my baby."
He's definitely here with me, just as God is, because I went from Section 8 to home ownership to landlord. So
That's
yeah.
right. That's me. If I had a bell right here, I would have rang it. Ring that bell. That's
Wait, let
right.
me do something real quick. This is in honor of my mother for Women's Day.
Oh, oh, beautiful, beautiful.
This is
I
my mom.
love it.
We look like twins. But yeah,
Yes, you do. It's uncanny.
she's every time I have a success, I'm like, we did it, mom. We did it. So
Definitely enjoy your wins and definitely stand out to the crowd and say, you know what? I came a long way, and this is for my mom. And for every win that I achieve, for everything that I work on, it's always going to be done the correct way, because, well, you know what it looks like to go through a struggle, and you know what it feels like to defeat that struggle by, being a champion. So
absolutely. And we're just getting started. This is only the beginning.
credit is definitely a big thing. A lot of people don't know what credit is or how credit works or how important it is in today's society. And when you're dealing with a world that's crumbling and kind of going through its hard time right now, don't allow it to kind of get in the way. Definitely teaching and understanding credit is a huge thing. So I am very, very happy that you're teaching others how to understand it. I'm definitely learning my way around credit and understanding credit. So I would definitely be reaching out to understand a little bit more. But at this time, we're going to definitely leave you with letting the audience know how they can reach you and anything else you would like them to know before we close this out.
Absolutely. Like I said, I am here to help. It's not just those particular states that I mentioned, because we do service the whole entire nation, right? So my gift to you guys is our credit service is a risk-free credit repair, because we don't want your money. We want your testimony, right? So it's risk-free. If you don't see any improvement or any deletions within your credit score within 6 months, you get all of your money back. Risk-free
Wow.
guarantee. Right? So typically that's $239 to get started, and then only $89 a month. There's no contract, so you can quit at any time. Say, like, you set yourself a goal, I want to raise my credit score this amount of points or whatever. So it's no contract, you can quit at any time. But today I'm taking a whole $100 off, which means I ain't getting no commission off of it, right? I don't care about that. What I do care is about your success. So I'm taking $100 off. It's only $139 to get started, and then only $89 a month, risk-free risk-free credit repair. And on top of that, you're going to get my mentorship. And I love to mentor, because a lot of people go to different credit repair companies, but they're not trying to get you to that desired credit score in a certain amount of time, because you're just a paycheck to them.
Right.
Well, with us, we want you to hurry up and get your credit repaired, because we want to teach you about business credit and then entrepreneurship, right? So all they're doing is doing disputes on the back end. But here's a credit tip. You also need to build that credit while they're working on your credit. So I have all kind of credit building resources that I'm going to give you for free. You know what I'm saying? Just because this is Women Empowerment Month. This is Women Empowerment Lifestyle. So let's go ahead and start empowering ourselves. Our credit score is our adult report card. Come on now. So
Yes,
let's
it
get
is.
together, get with me and my mentorship program, and you won't be disappointed. You can also follow me on my website at birthanation.com. And then you want to click on join me, or either look for the credit repair services. But there's a whole lot of resources back there, right? But it's under birthanation.com. Or you can call me at 719-377-2434. I'll repeat that. 719-377-2432. Again, my name is Kimberly Connor out of Colorado Springs, and I can't wait to help you elevate to the next level.
With that being said, we will make sure to leave all your information on the flyer when we end this show. And it was great talking to you. I love your energy and I love what you're doing. I am proud of you for your mother. And I see you going in a lot of different directions, doing a lot of amazing things.
Thank you. And I just want to say one thing. I did partner up with this amazing company by the name of Nove that actually means new beginning. So start your new beginning now.
That's right. So you heard it here. Ask Indigo on Let's Talk About It TV with the Small Business Network podcast. We'll talk to you next time. Goodbye, guys. We're out.
We're still live.
Hello. I'm trying to end it, but like my